expressing yourself and expressing your emotions through your music.
It really lifts my spirits often coming out.
It's a really good promotion.
Busking in France, it's not that common.
It's my full-time job.
I've loved kind of like getting to know the city a little bit.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Thank you, I enjoy it.
I'm Charlotte Frampton and I want to explore the busking scene. Busking has played a factor into the rise of huge stars such as Ed Sheeran, Passenger and Tracy Chapman. Is busking the way into the industry, or is it just a form of self-expression? I'll be exploring all sides to busking and we'll meet different people along the way. I understand the pleasure of performing live music, but one thing I don't understand is why people actually want to do it. Is it because they want to do it as a hobby? Or is it because they want to get fame out of it and get an audience? So that's something that I'm kind of wanting to find out, and I'm going to go and talk to a few people and see what they have to say whilst they're performing. But yeah, I'm nipping into town now, so let's go.
Can be the blunt, I'ma be the lighter, babe. Fire it up, brighter, baby, you can be the quote. If I'm the lyric, baby, then you can be the note. Record that saint, I'm a sinner, prize, I'm a winner. And it's you, what did I do to deserve that? But baby, you could be the pen. Say that I'm the one, because you are a 10. Real and no pretend. Even if the sky comes falling, even if the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I, so put your pretty little hand in mine.
My name is Gordon Begar. I come from France, here since 2 years ago now, and for music obviously. I moved with a girl who's called Faye. She's come from Wolverhampton. We created a duo in France, which is called Bear, like Grizzly Bear, just Bear music. If you want to check us on Facebook. This is why it's like hip hop soul, experimental duo. It's not really acoustic, but so it's growing up at Birmingham at the moment. So there you go, and I'm busking here because I come from France, and the busking in France, it's not that common. It's like, I don't know actually, we're gonna test that and at the summer, I think. But there you go, here people are, I don't know, it's more in the culture. It's more accepted, and there's no problem at all. People are generous. I'm not saying French people are not generous at all, but it's different way to see the busking. I don't know, it's hard to explain actually.
Whilst Gerard's quite new to the busking scene in the UK, I went to go out and find someone who's more experienced. Busiest area of Birmingham city centre, I came across Emma Pick, who was getting a lot of attention. Emma, so you've been here for how long now? Like busking today?
About 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours, yeah. And how's it been?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah? Have you done it in Birmingham city centre before?
Never before.
Never? Oh, okay.
It's my first time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
How's it been?
Yeah, it's been good. People are quite generous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, won't you stay with me? Because you're all I need.
If I put like a status that I'm busking here today, people will go to there and come and see me.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. So you've got like a little group of...
Yeah, a little following.
Oh, that's really cool. If you know that you're like wanting to go on a busy day, is that because you
want to earn more, or is it because you want to get more of like a fan base, or like
Yeah, a bit of both really. You get more money and more people stopping
That
watching.
body on me, come on now, follow my lead, come on now, follow my lead, yeah.
Well, it seems like you've done well anyway, looking at your little bucket.
Although my heart is falling too.
I wanted to hear from a music industry professional to see whether they think busking is a way into the industry and what he thinks of the busking scene. Do you think busking is something that people are doing more now to try and get that fame and try and get more recognition? Or
I think, so do you mean with the ultimate goal of kind of getting recognised and maybe signed or what have you? I mean, I think you would be incredibly lucky or fortunate or perhaps extraordinarily good to be, say, signed off the back of a busking performance.
So I've just been listening to you performing from over there, and quite a few people seem to be enjoying the music. How long have you been playing here for?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing here for maybe half an hour or so. It's pretty early in the day, but it seems to be a pretty busy day today.
Do you normally come out on a weekday because it's Tuesday today?
Yeah, I know. Not normally. Normally it'd be a weekend, but obviously a little bit of free time. So got to fit as much as you can. Normally weekends are a lot better for money and that sort of thing, but I do tend to get people kind of asking me where they can follow me. I've got music out, that sort of thing.
Do you think you'd ever perform with anyone else? Because like obviously you're here on your own. Do you think you'd like, have you ever done anything with anyone else?
I've got a mate who I'm actually intending on doing some stuff with. Like when he gets off work for summer, we intend on coming out and doing some duets because he's a guitarist and a singer as well. And yeah, see if we can make a fair bit of money by doing a double act, because I think when you work in a duet it's a little bit more unique than people who are just singing solo. It's like, it's kind of like I've said before, but a double act there's a bit more to it. Yeah, there's a bit more to it, a bit more interest for the audience.
After hearing what Aaron had to say about busking with someone, I met Henrique, who usually busks in a duo, but today was busking alone.
How often do you play on your own?
Well, I try to do as many days as possible. So, but more often I do something like 5 days, 4 days a week.
So this is your full time?
That's my
busking?
Yeah. The reason why I started busking, I moved here. First 3 months I was applying for jobs. I wasn't able to find a job. Just did the filming degrees, wasn't working. I was sitting down at home. And then I knew that I could play guitar because I worked. And then I started to walk in the new street, for example. I was looking close by a bus stop. And I decided to walk and was watching the musicians performing in the street. I was thinking until the day that I decided to go to music shop in my little one. And then I started busking.
How long have you been busking then for?
I moved to Birmingham in September and I started busking in about November, late November kind of time.
Oh really? So it's quite a recent kind of
Well, I
thing that you do then?
I busked in Leeds,
Yeah.
but I didn't have my own amp. I like busked inside this shopping centre where they had their own amp, and I didn't like, you had to be like on a rotor and stuff. But this is the first time I've done like on street busking when I moved to Birmingham.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer doing it in like a kind of controlled environment, or do you prefer being out on the streets doing it in like on your own time, wherever you want?
It's different. During the winter months, obviously, it's nice to be inside a shopping centre.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, I think for me, I've just loved, and obviously being new to the city, I've loved kind of like getting to know the city a little bit.
Yeah.
So you really get a good feel for what's happening, I think.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
you just, get the vibe of the city quite quickly when you're out here every day, seeing all the crazy stuff that happens in Birmingham.
The words to say, 'cause all over my composure went away.
Do you think it's kind of like a little community in a way, or
yeah, I've already
your own like spots? Like, do you come here and that's it, or like?
No,
yeah?
I love just changing stuff up. So I love like just checking out what's happening in different places, and like it's for me, like I like this spot at this time of the day because it's you get to sort of just people enjoying themselves in the park. Really, like at the end of the day, like I like entertaining, and like people will come up to me from the park sometimes and they'll just say, oh, thanks for that, like it's nice to hear, like that kind of thing. Yeah.
I suppose it kind of sets the atmosphere for it, doesn't it? Like when you're performing and stuff.
Especially if it's like a super sunny day and stuff. Like people like to just go and sit on the grass and just chill.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Do you do anything other than busking? Do you?
Cheers, mate. Other than busking, I've got my first teaching job in Birmingham this afternoon, which is exciting. So I'm teaching some kids singing and.
Okay, so you're doing music as like a profession then?
Yeah, and I also play in bars at the weekend, play at weddings.
Yeah.
Like this, because over the winter and also moving city, it's been really, really dry.
Yeah.
Just in terms of gigs and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just like this kind of keeps things going, and it's also nice. I've met so many people doing this.
Yeah.
So you get loads of people come up to you and stop you and say hi, like what are you about, and like so it's you meet some really cool people.
That's really good.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. Thank you, did I enjoy it?
There's an element of exposure as well with it as an artist, that you do have, like obviously you got your little plaque and stuff, and people get to see who you are. Like
if you saw somebody and they didn't have a card up, so you couldn't see their name and you didn't know who they were, how would you find them? But if you saw somebody that perhaps, I don't know, had their website address up or their Facebook page or what have you, with connected devices now, you could be looking them up, and perhaps following them or whatever, you know, the moment after you've seen them.
I always say I've got some friends who are sort of progressing a little bit more in the music scene, and I say to them, like, before you get big, like, go and do it, because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
You get to not for the money, like the money's not amazing for the amount of effort you have to put in compared to like how much I can make playing gigs and doing other stuff, but it's just it really lifts my spirits often coming out.
If I can manage, a couple of months to maybe a year time, I'd like to work on my own project, like my own songs, and see if I can release an album or a small LP with a few tracks and see how
Ain't love, if this ain't love, this ain't good.
Busking in Birmingham?
Quite a lot, to be honest. I go to London as well, but Birmingham is my hometown, so I try and come down at least like a couple of times a month.
Yeah, and how often do you busk in London then?
I've only been going to London for a year. I try and go down as much as I can, because I can't afford to live down there, so I just crash on people's sofas and things. Quite a lot of events around Birmingham and weddings and things, because it's my full-time job. But busking is my favourite thing because it's a really good promotion. So many people walking past you like daily, and
So do you think that busking kind of gives you more recognition for, like, I don't know, your other gigs and stuff like that?
Yeah, because I have my sign out I'm in my guitar case, and people can like follow me and then see where I'm next, like gigging and
And do you think that's actually helped your audience like grow? Or?
Yeah, because this week I reached over 10,000 likes on Facebook, which is awesome. Like just from like gigging and busking, so
Yeah. So it's definitely helping you like,
definitely.
along in the music industry then.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, brilliant. I'll let you carry on the speak
Thanks.
away. But yeah, thank you very much.
yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. Couldn't lie.
One of the youngest people I have met is Aaron Jackson. It was apparent that music is something that he may pursue full-time, so I wanted to talk to him more about this potential career path.
So how long have you been busking for then?
I started about 2 or 3 years ago. I think I was 15, 16 when I started. It's just like every now and then, just get some part of it. From there, it's kind of
Yeah. So was it more of a hobby before, and now it's like kind of progressed into something that you want to do like musically?
Yeah, I guess so. Like when I first started, it was just because of the pocket money side of things. But since then, obviously, I've had good feedback.
Yeah.
So I started pursuing it more and more, realising right, I can actually make something.
Yeah.
I supported Joe Fox last month. Actually, like that's for the second time. I'd supported him before, but I was like bottom of the bill, and this time I was main support. I supported Riskus back in late 2016, I think.
Yeah.
And I've had some other decent things. Like I played at the O2 Institute in December, which was quite fun. Yeah, so hopefully trying to build on bigger and bigger support shows, so that I'll soon be getting main headline shows, maybe.
Yeah. Do you think busking kind of helps you with like gaining audience and like recognition, or do you do it more for like rehearsals or more for, I don't know, responses of people even if they don't go and follow you up? Because I've noticed that some people have like their names like next to them with like social media or what have you, because that's like obviously growing.
Yeah.
Do you do it for that sort of thing or not particularly?
There's a mix. Like there is a balance involved, because obviously any exposure that you can get is good. Although like there's no such thing as like full exposure. But for me, because the kind of thing that I will be releasing officially is quite far removed from the stuff that I'm doing while busking, I wouldn't necessarily put my name to it.
Yeah.
So I don't tend to go out like my name on social media. So people ask me for it, like I don't need to send it. But it's more to do with just seeing how people react to certain songs, getting in a bit of practice, right? So who likes it, what target audience is really, and also obviously getting a bit of money on the side is an aspect of it. As much as you say money doesn't matter, it does a little bit.
Yeah, feels good when you've got like a few pound coins in there.
Exactly.
And I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. This man said it's gruesome that someone so handsome should care. Oh, la 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 la. This charming man. La 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 la. This charming man. Whoa.
There are quite a few celebrities now that actually came out from busking themselves. Are any of those your inspirations? Have you aspired to be like any of those? Because obviously you're looking to try and like accomplish like fame out of it. Do you think any of those people kind of encouraged you to do that?
Not directly through their music, but like hearing some stories about like, you know, obviously Ed Sheeran, what everyone says, like he essentially went from busking in a like corner in his hometown to like selling out Wembley and that sort of thing. Like those are the kind of stories that make you think like I can make it. But I wouldn't say any of those people are like really my inspiration. Like my inspiration comes from people who've gone off, made their own music independently, not listened to what anyone else says, and just done their own thing until people start to listen to it. People like Chance the Rapper, like he's just got a Grammy, first independent person to get a Grammy without any record label or anything. I think that's incredible. Like independently made music is something that I really admire and I really aspire to be like. If I'm gonna make a sound and people are gonna be listening to it, then that's amazing.
She said, Oh, you got a boyfriend anyway. It's only minutes before I drop you off. I've always seen it if it's talk about sex. You got a boyfriend anyway. You got a boyfriend anyway.
Have you worked with anybody that's gone on from busking, or?
Yeah, there's a guy that we put out on the label a couple of years ago called Gurdon Thomas, who did a lot of busking, and he eventually moved to Germany. Him and his band all moved to Germany because over in Germany, I believe, or certainly from his experiences, that you can make a hell of a lot more money busking over in Germany, and there's much more formal routes to earning money than there are over here. I mean, they're quite a strange bunch. You know, they travel around and stuff like that. So I think it's part of the culture of the band is that they would do this kind of thing like busking. But they're now with a German label that have released some of their more recent stuff. This was about 8 or 10 years ago we released a record by them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean they're paying the bills. You know, they don't have jobs. This is what they do.
So do you think it's important to kind of send certain messages to those that are listening, or like do you have specific, I don't know, topics that you want to include in songs that you?
I don't think it's necessary for every musician, obviously. Some people just like feel good songs, some people just like conveyor belt pop kind of music. Me personally, I like to put myself into it, and I think that is important with the style of music that I do, is with people relating to what you're singing about, and people being able to like put it into their own life. I'm just writing about myself. I'm just writing about my own experiences. But if people can relate to that on some level, whatever level, then you know, that makes me happy. I've been diagnosed with depression, and like about a year ago, and I do find that music is a really good release. Like I mentioned earlier, like expressing yourself and expressing your emotions through your music. But that, you know, some people relate to it obviously, but I personally choose not to sing those sorts of songs while I'm busking. Because you know, people are walking by, they've just finished their day at work, they don't want to be hearing about how you want to kill yourself in a song. Like, that just puts a bit of a downer on it. So I tend to reserve that sort of thing for gigs and for the stuff that I'm going to be recording. I do want to be like a well-known, successful musician. Like, I feel so at home when I'm like on stage performing to people, and like when people are enjoying my music. That is my passion.
The majority of people I had spoken to said to me that they are using busking as a way to get into the industry. I was surprised to hear from Craig how difficult and unlikely it is to become a well-known artist out of busking. What I have found out through meeting people on the streets is that busking is a way of gaining more audience, more attention, and getting more social media followers. One thing that isn't so clear is whether or not busking actually makes it so that these people can break out into the music industry.
Hallelujah.